You're watching Mix TV.
Is your furnace or air conditioner in your home acting up and causing you to be uncomfortable? Whether your furnace stops running or your air conditioning unit needs to be upgraded, you can count on Freeman Heat and Air, an authorized York dealer to provide the service and equipment you need to be comfortable again. Count on them for trustworthy, on-time, and worry-free service. Think Freeman Heat and Air and York for all your indoor comfort needs, when honesty and quality count. Trusted in the community with a long history of customer satisfaction, Edwards Auto Sales on Highway 64 in Roland is always the right turn to take in your quest for the ultimate pre-owned vehicle. Edwards Auto Sales is a buy-here, pay-here dealership with in-house financing available. View their complete inventory online at edwardsautosalesinc.com. Family owned and operated for more than 30 years. Edwards Auto Sales in Roland. The hot, crispy filet of fish. You either love it or you haven't tried it yet.
'Tis the season. Now buy one, add one for $1. Includes our classic filet of fish.
If you have to ask why it's important to start your day early, here's your answer.
Set your alarm for 2 of your breakfast favorites, like sausage gravy biscuit for just $5.
And welcome to the Ranger Dome for the Mix 105.1 game of the week as we're bringing you a regional matchup between the visiting Westville Yellow Jackets and the Roland Rangers. And now we'll cut away to the PA announcers for our starting lineups. There's your starting lineup for the visiting Westville Yellow Jackets. Haley Cart, Brooke Blackburn, Piper Blackburn, Ambry Gregory, and Carrie Eagleton. For the home Lady Rangers, your usual suspects, Adriana Moya, Hallie Freeman, Lillian Cole, Ryan Nelke, and Molly Carver. We are ready to go here for some regional basketball action. Should be a good matchup here. This Westville team comes in with an 18-8 record, ranked number 19 in Class 3A. Head coach Bobby Joe Eagleton. And the tip is underway. Westville is going to take first possession. Cart. Gregory. Roland, tough, aggressive defense. Quick foul on Nelke. Her first. Again, tough defense by the Lady Rangers here to start. Lady Yellow Jackets trying to find an opening in this defense. Being patient, has the ball around her on the perimeter thus far. That's Eagleton with the ball. Over to Cart. Dump it down low. Good defense by Freeman. Long three-pointer, no good. Cole going after the rebound. Gets fouled. That's going to be the first foul on Brooke Blackburn. One team foul apiece here. Still in the first minute. Carver brings the ball up the floor. Freeman cut to the basket, but Carver unable to get the ball to her. Swings it back around to Cole. Moya. Carver at the top of the key, setting things up here. Dump it down into Freeman. Quickly gets collapsed on. Over to Moya for three. No good. Rebound Blackburn. Pushes it up the floor quickly. Roland defense back quickly though. Good shot though. That is Ambry Gregory with the first points of the night. Westville takes a 2-0 lead. Carver sets up the offense, swings it around to Moya. Cole thought about a three, pulled it back down. Said she's going to take it off the dribble. Kick it over to Carver. Carver back around to Moya. They're going to leave Moya open. Get her to shoot it. She's put up one earlier. Make that defense think about it a little bit. Carver dribbles back out. Swings it back around to Moya. Cole kind of mishandled that pass. She wanted to put up a shot, but she had to put it on the floor instead. Defense collapses on her, forces the jump ball. It's going to be Roland ball, or Westville ball. We're going to give timeout Roland. 30-second timeout. We'll just keep it here. We were a little bit late getting on the air tonight. Had a few technical difficulties. Like I said, Westville 18-8, ranked number 19 in the state. They average 50 points a game, average giving up 37.2 points a game. Some of their signature wins, they beat Grove, 4A number 17. They beat Spiro, 3A number 16 on the road. District last week against Chakota, they came out with a win. Roland, of course, comes in with a 15-5 record, number 9 in Class 3A. The Roland ball, they get it into Moya. Moya swings it around to Cole. Carver for three. No good. Rebound Piper Blackburn. She's going to force it up the floor. Swings it out. Thought about putting up the shot, instead puts it on the floor in the paint. Bucket's good. That's Ambry Gregory, her second bucket of the night. Lady Yellow Jackets take a 4-0 lead. Roland gets to settle in offensively. Carver swings it over to Moya. Moya back to Cole, back around to Carver. Carver going to take it off the dribble, but gets cut off. Swings it back around to Moya. Cole thought about a three. She puts it on the floor. Defense collapses on her. She loses it, but forces the jump ball. It's going to be Westville ball on the possession arrow. Hart brings it up. She gets met at the timeline, gets it across. Gets it over to Eagleton. We're going to get the kicked ball. Attempted a bounce pass. Freeman got up in the passing lane, bounced it off her foot. It's going to remain Lady Yellow Jacket ball. Eagleton inbounds. Over to Kaylee Clark. She immediately gets trapped. Nelke comes up with it. Pushes it over to Carver. Carver couldn't handle it. Back to Westville. Long pass down the floor to the wide open Piper Blackburn. Bucket good. 6-0 in favor of Westville here early on. Cole takes it down the baseline. Shot won't go. Tries to get her on rebound. But it goes off of Westville. Going to remain Roland ball. Carver inbounds. Gets it into Nelke, but he gets quickly on her. Not going to let her get off a deep shot. Nelke in the paint. Shot won't go. Back to Blackburn. Races it down the floor. Good job by that Roland defense. Lily Cole and company got back. Blocked that shot out of bounds. It's going to remain Westville ball. 4:09 left here in this first period. Inbound pass. Back to Piper Blackburn. She swings it back over to the corner. Back out to Cart for three. No good. Eagleton. Shot won't go. Gets it on rebound. And gets the putback. It's good. And the foul. Eagleton. Chance for a three-point play. 8-0 in favor of Westville here. Just under the halfway point in this first period. Eagleton, free throw, good, converts to three-point play. 9-0, Westville. Moya mishandles the pass in the corner. They're leaving her plenty of room again, though, kind of daring her to shoot the ball. She shot one earlier. Goal for three. Shot no good. Rebound Blackburn. Piper Blackburn pushes it up the floor to Gregory. Gregory quickly gets double-teamed. Kicks it back out. Hart back to Gregory. Nice bounce pass over to Blackburn. Shot rattles out. Moya and Blackburn go up for the rebound. It's going to be a jump ball back to Roland. Carver brings the ball up the floor slowly, gets the direction from Coach Nelke. Trying to get this offense settled in here. They haven't had many good looks at the bucket. And when they haven't been able to nail down any shots yet. Nelke, long range three-pointer, short. Rebound, Roland. That was Freeman in there battling for the rebound. We're going to get a foul. That foul on Piper Blackburn, her first personal, team second. Carver inbounds to Moya. She looks all alone again. They're daring her to shoot the ball. Gets it over to Cole. Carver looking to dump it down inside of Freeman, but Westville not allowing that. Carver back at the top of the key. Set it up. Cole thought about a three. Pulled it back down. Tries to dump it into Freeman. Poked away out of bounds by Eagleton. Westville doing a really good job defensively on Freeman so far, not allowing Roland to dump it down in the paint. Carver gets it in. Nelke dribbles through the defense. Shots blocked. Back to Westville. Piper Blackburn brings it up the floor. Gets it over to Eagleton. She takes it right to the defender, Cole. Didn't have her feet set, so she's going to get the foul, blocking foul on Lily Cole. That's her first. 3 team fouls now for Roland. Nice inbound pass. Shot won't go, though. Wide open Piper Blackburn. Freeman comes up with a rebound. She's going to bring it up the floor. Trying to get the first points of the night here for Roland. Carver all alone for three. No good. Cole with the offensive board. Gets it back out to Freeman. Freeman gets double teamed. Trying to work around a defender. Up and under the defender, off the glass for the lay-in for the first points of the night at the 2-minute mark here of the first period for the Lady Rangers. Eagleton trying to find somewhere to go with the ball. Finds their teammate. That's Cart. Back up to Blackburn. Gets it around to Gregory. Three-pointer won't go. Carver with the rebound. Pushes it up the floor to Moya. Moya went up for the lay-in, but it was blocked. Good job getting back by that Westville defense. I'll tell you what, Westville so far just out hustling the Lady Rangers here early on. 1:35 to go in the first period. 9-2, Westville leads. The only bucket of the night, a little up and under lay-in for Allie Freeman. Allie Freeman now beyond the three-point arc, puts it on the floor, immediately gets collapsed by that defense, somehow fights her way through the two defenders, puts it up, the shot won't go. Cole goes up for the rebound, gets fouled. Actually, that was Carver with the foul. Her first. So it's going to be Westville ball. Lily Cole a little shaken up at the end of that play. She hit the floor pretty hard. She shakes it up, shakes it off, and she's ready to go again. 1:13 here in the opening period. Westville with the possession. Tried to dump it down into Blackburn, but lost it out of bounds. She wanted a foul, didn't get it. Freeman inbound to Carver as the clock ticks under a minute to go here in this first period. Roland just really out of sync here. They need a big shot to kind of settle themselves down before the end of the period. Westville defense doing a really good job on Nelke, not letting her get an open look at the bucket. Somebody else is going to have to step up and score. Carver thought about a three. Brings it back down, gets it around the Cole. Cole for three. No good. Nelke crashes in for the rebound. Moya ends up with it, kicks it out to Carver. Carver gets fouled. That foul on Eagleton. Carrie Eagleton, number 33, her first foul. Carver gets it in. Nelke back to Carver under the bucket. Tried to go a little reverse lay-in. Defender tried to block the shot, but fouled her in the process. So that's going to put Carver on the line to shoot two. That's the second quick foul on Eagleton. In about 10 seconds of game time there, Eagleton picked up two quick fouls. Carver, first one, no good. Tell you what, folks, it is loud in here. It is playoff basketball in the Ranger Dome. Carver's second shot rattles around, won't go in. Westville comes away with it. 28 seconds. Errant pass out of bounds. The turnover back to Roland. 9-2. Still your score here. 23 seconds left in the first period. Carver comes up the ball. She's going to back it back out. They're going to play for the last shot. Get it up to Nelke. Nelke brings it back out near the half court. Set the offense. Cole tries to dump it out into Freeman. She does. Through two defenders for the lay-in with 3 seconds to go. And that's going to do it for the first period here at the Ranger Dome. Westville leads 9-4. We'll be right back here on the mix.
Is your furnace or air conditioner in your home acting up and causing you to be uncomfortable? Whether your furnace stops running or your air conditioning unit needs to be upgraded, you can count on Freeman Heat and Air, an authorized York dealer to provide the service and equipment you need to be comfortable again. Count on them for trustworthy, on-time, and worry-free service. Think Freeman Heat and Air and York for all your indoor comfort needs when honesty and quality count. Trusted in the community with a long history of customer satisfaction, Edwards Auto Sales on Highway 64 in Roland is always the right turn to take in your quest for the ultimate pre-owned vehicle. Edwards Auto Sales is a buy here, pay here dealership with in-house financing available. View their complete.
Starting the second period here in Roland, Westville leads 9-4. Westville with possession. That's Cart, swings it back around to Gregory. Gregory bounce pass back to Cart. Cart for three. It's good. Haley Cart gives Westville a 12-4 lead to start the second period. Westville's got all the momentum here in this one early on. Garber takes it off the dribble. Shot good in the paint. Nice little jumper by Molly Carver. Makes it 12-6. Cuts the lead in half. Lazy pass picked off by Moya. Carver brings it across. Around to Moya. Moya for three. In and out. Good looking shot by Moya. Give that Westville defense a little something to think about. Another errant pass by Westville. Turnover back to Roland. Roland's got to start scoring. They got to capitalize on these Westville turnovers. They're giving them a chance to get back in the game here. Roland has to settle down offensively and capitalize. Milky long range three. It's good. It's out here by the Ranger logo on the court. That'll settle your offense down. You get her heated up. She can get you back in this game real quick. Haley Cart with the ball, swings it around to Gregory. Gregory off the dribble, gets it around to Perez, just checked in the game. Rebound. Gregory tried to get a rebound, couldn't come up with it. Moya came out of there with it. Moya doing a good job rebounding tonight. Oh, Nelke was going to pull up for three, had a wide open look. Shuffled her feet when she went to stop. Got her with the travel. Eagleton quickly back in for Westville. Going to give Amory Gregory a breather. Piper Blackburn swings it around to Cart. Eagleton kicks it back out. Cart fakes the three, drives. Can't get the lay-in, but she does draw the foul. She's going to earn herself a trip to the line. I believe that one's going to be on Cole. It was indeed her second personal first team foul. Get it into Blackburn. Over to Cart. Back to Blackburn. Blackburn wanted a three. She tried to pass around. Freeman running out at her. Shuffled her feet in the process. Turnover back to Roland. And Roland getting lots of opportunities here. They've got to capitalize offensively. They can cut it to one or possibly tie it with the three-pointer on this possession. Foul on Eagleton. That's her third. Wow, picked up her third foul here early on in the second period. She's going to sit. That's going to bring Amory Gregory back in. We may not see Eagleton the rest of this half. And she's been doing a really good job on Freeman down in the paint. So we'll see if they try to work it down into Freeman now. Nice no-look pass by Nelke over to Moya. All alone in the corner. Three-pointer, no good. Westville pushes it up the floor. Gregory over to Cart. Cart double team, gets it back to Gregory. Perez back around to Gregory, dump it down in the paint. Down to Brooke Blackburn. She immediately gets tied up for the jump ball. Possession arrow back to Roland. Roland down by three. Gets to cut it to a 1-point lead or potentially tie it up here with a three-pointer on this possession. So we hit the 5-minute mark of the second period. Quick moving first half. Freeman dribbles the ball out on the perimeter. Gets it stolen, but out of bounds. That was Kaylee Cart out there. Hit the pocket of Freeman, but couldn't bring it in. Lost it out of bounds back to Roland. Freeman inbounds to Carver. Carver to Nelke. Nelke looking to shake the defender. nice pass. Finds the cutting Cole, but she couldn't convert the lay-in. Back to Westville. Gregory down in the corner to Blackburn. Back to playing a little back and forth here, trying to get this Roland defense out of position a little bit. Carter puts it on the floor, spins around Cole. Lay-in, no good. Moya with the foul. First second. Team second. That puts Kaylee Cart on the line. First free throw good. And misses the second one. Rebound Freeman. Makes it 13-9 Westville. Garber up the floor. Quickly met by the defense. Gets it around to Cole. Cole finds Moya in the corner. Moya all alone. They're just there to shoot the ball again. Moya looking for somewhere to go with the ball. Gets it out to Garber. Back to Cole. Cole's going to drive, pull up. Little shot won't go. Gets her on rebound. Pull back won't go, but she gets fouled. That's going to be on number 5, Natalie Perez. Her first foul. 2 team fouls apiece now. We're going to get a timeout. We'll stay here. 30 seconds timeout. Quick moving first half. Roland hasn't led in the game. Westville jumped out to the early leads, held on to it thus far. 13-9 Westville. Roland started out a little sluggish offensively, missed some shots. But that Westville defense is doing a really good job. Eagleton was doing a good job of defending Freeman down in the paint, not letting them work the ball down into her. But now Eagleton picked up that third foul at the beginning of the second period. And so we'll see if Roland can capitalize on that. But this Westville defense just really fast. They get out on the perimeter quickly, not letting Nelke and company get many good looks from three-point range. Nelke had the one long one that she drained. Lily Cole on the line for 2. Converts the first one. Cole good on the second one. Puts it to a 2-point lead, 13-11. Roland was down 9-0 at one point. Westville gets it around the Cart. Cart back to Perez. Perez is going to try to split the defenders, but they collapse on her. Freeman and Cole, great job, force the turnover. Nelke pushes it down the floor to the speedy Carver. Off the glass in for the lay-in. We got us a tie game here at 13-all. Gregory, that pass got tipped by Carver, but Perez right there to gather it in. Westville going to try to slow it down here. They've been a little out of control here the last couple of times down the floor. Roland really picking up the defensive intensity. Cart gets past the defender, puts the shot up. It's no good, but she gets fouled. She's going to go back to the line. That's the third foul on Moya. That's going to get Peyton Sampley up off the bench. Kaylee Cart good with the first free throw. Peyton Sampley, a 6-foot freshman, checks in for the Lady Rangers. Second one does everything but go in. Roland comes away with it. Carver trying to get the ball to Nelke, but Gregory all over her. Not going to let her get an open look at the bucket. Three-pointer for Carver, no good. Rebound, Lily Cole. Kicks it back around to Freeman. Freeman thought about the three. Down the corner to Sampley. Carver going to drive the baseline, gets cut off. Gets it back out to Cole. Pass got tipped. Cart comes away with it. She's racing down the floor. Lean won't go. Good job, Nelke getting back and affecting that shot, not fouling. Perez comes away with the rebound. She can't get the shot to go. I believe Cart got fouled again. She did. That one on Freeman. Just her first. Fouls on the floor, so it's going to remain Westville ball. Shot up, good. That's Piper Blackburn. Nice little jumper off the inbound pass. Good inbound play. We've seen him run that play a couple times with success tonight. Kind of caught Roland sleeping. Carver finds Freeman. Back around to Cole. 2 minutes here in the first half. Cole kicks it back out to Stanley. Gets it around to Carver. Dumps it into Freeman. Freeman, good job. Fighting through the defense. 16-15. Westville hanging on to a 1-point lead. Down in the corner to Gregory. Fake the three. Sidestep the defender. Gets it out to Clark. Gregory takes a three-pointer. Shot no good. Good rebound in there by Piper Blackburn. Kicks it back out to Cart for three. No good. Rebound Carver. Carver slows it up. Works it back down into Freeman again. Freeman off the glass. No good, but draws the foul. That one's going to go against. Let's see who they got with that one. They got Piper Blackburn with that one. First, second. Freeman first shot, good. So they've had some success now with Eagleton out of the game of working that ball down into Freeman. Roland going to stick to that. Freeman gets them both. Roland takes the lead, 17-16. First lead of the night. Carver quickly on Gregory out on the perimeter. Tried to dump it down into Piper Blackburn, but swatted away by Freeman. She's going to bring it up the floor. Kick it out to Carver, and Freeman's going to cut into the lane. Didn't get open, so bring it back out. Work it around to Stampley. Back to Cole. Freeman for three. No good. Cole crashes the board, comes up with the offensive rebound. Good hustle by Lily Cole. Cole in the corner, dribbles it around. Gets it back to Freeman. Cole trying to dump it down into the cutting Freeman, but nothing there. Pass stolen by Perez. Perez takes it all the way for the lay-in. Westville reclaims the lead at 18-17. 20 seconds left here. Enough time for Roland to play for the final shot. Potentially take the lead back. Carver with the ball. Nelky, long three-pointer, no good. Westville's going to bring it down 5 seconds. Going to try to come away with the bucket at the buzzer. Had Freeman under the bucket. Nobody around her, but she couldn't corral the pass. 2.7 seconds left here for Roland. Freeman with the inbound pass to Carver. She races it to the half-court line. Puts up the shot. No good. They waved it off. She didn't get the shot off in time before the buzzer. So that does it for the first half. Westville goes into the locker room with an 18-17 lead. We'll be back here on the mix for the halftime report.
The thing that makes me proud to be a Viking is the staff definitely try to help kids that are not involved in organizations fit in and have stuff to do rather than just going to class.
It's not an outrageous amount of money, and plus it's not bad education either. So you can get your 2 years done here, and you can go somewhere else and not be in much debt.
We learn to work together in teams as well as becoming a better leader ourselves.
It's not that hard, and you can have a good time here for the next 2 years.
Visit carlalbert.edu. Is your furnace or air conditioner in your home acting up and causing you to be uncomfortable? Whether your furnace stops running or your air conditioning unit needs to be upgraded, you can count on Freeman Heat and Air, an authorized York dealer to provide the service and equipment you need to be comfortable again. Count on them for trustworthy, on-time, and worry-free service. Think Freeman Heat and Air and York for all your indoor comfort needs, when honesty and quality count. Trusted in the community with a long history of customer satisfaction, Edwards Auto Sales on Highway 64 in Roland is always the right turn to take in your quest for the ultimate pre-owned vehicle. Edwards Auto Sales is a buy-here, pay-here dealership with in-house financing available. View their complete inventory online at edwardsautosalesinc.com. Family owned and operated for more than 30 years. Edwards Auto Sales in Roland.
What does strength look like? Strength is building a business that lasts. It's working hard to make good things happen. Not just at work, but in your community and at home. It's being there for the people you care about. So what does strength look like? To us, it looks a whole lot like you. Armstrong Bank. Strength runs in our family.
Looking to upgrade your job skills, preparing for a new career, or exploring different interests? Enroll today at Indian Capital Technology Center, where you can quickly gain the skills and experience you're looking for at a price you can afford. With campus locations in Muskogee, Sallisaw, Stillwell, and Tahlequah, there's an ICTC location near you. Indian Capital Technology Center. Careers start here.
Show your hometown pride with the School Spirit debit card from First Star Bank. Each time you make a purchase with your School Spirit debit card, First Star Bank will make a donation to your school district. You make a purchase, they make a donation. Everyone wins. Support your school with First Star Bank's School Spirit debit card. First Star Bank has donated over $100,000 to local schools through the School Spirit program. Debit cards may be ordered online at firststar-bank.com.
At Sallisaw Lumber, we're more than just a lumber yard. We're a full-service lumber company, hardware, appliance, and flooring center all in one. And if you don't find what you need, we'll order it for you. Our guys are standing by to help. Oh, and if you can't take it with you, don't worry. Delivery is always available. You see, at Sallisaw Lumber, we go as many extra miles as it takes to deliver the best customer service. Sallisaw Lumber saves you time, saves you money.
The hot, crispy filet of fish. You either love it or you haven't tried it yet.
'Tis the season. Now buy one, add one for $1. Includes our classic filet of fish.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. If you have to ask why it's important to start your day early, here's your answer.
Set your alarm for two of your breakfast favorites, like sausage gravy biscuit for just $5.
When it comes to insurance, it's important to have a plan that fits you.
We ready?
A plan that's too small can leave you without adequate protection.
Huh?
And with a plan that's too big, you may pay for insurance you don't need. At Shelter Insurance, our agents help you design a plan that meets your needs, so it's just right for you.
Ready?
Insurance that fits just right.